Wow, we're here to talk about you and your future. This is all about you, your self love, your confidence, your future. And it's all about a technique that I want to share with you today. The technique is called future journaling. Now, those of you that are in some of my groups, you know future journaling because you know about declarations. Future journaling is a concept that enables you to use your journal books, your writing, to actually think about the future, to journal with your future self, to ensure that you're having the kinds of discussions that help you thrive and help you succeed and help you make yourself feel really great. Now, here's the challenge. A lot of times when people start doing future journaling, some of their beliefs, their sense of lack, their sense of doom, their sense of maybe where their mindsets are looking at negativity can stop them from doing the journal because they don't want to believe that there's a positive future for them. I'm going to tell you this. When you start doing future journaling, you will find yourself really thinking about the future. It kind of says, I'm going to go on this trip and this is where I'm going to go and I'm going to see this and I'm going to see that and I'm going to experience this and I'm going to taste these foods. It's about building anticipation and excitement about where you're headed. Now, how do you do this? Well, just like you have a journal where maybe you're writing out or thinking about what you're feeling right now, or you're being writing a gratitude journal where you're being grateful about the things that are happening for you. A future journal is really something that you sit and ponder and think. So it could happen once a week. It could happen, some people do it on a daily basis. Some people do it on a monthly basis because they're writing their gratitudes and then they want to look back and really work on their future once a month. It is up to you. The concept is that when you start future journaling, you start sparking your neurons in your mind of what the possibilities are. What are the things that you want? And that's really hard sometimes because sometimes we've been taught not to think so much in the future, stay present in the moment. When we are growth people, we are growing, we are expanding, we are always changing our lives. And it's really important that we begin to take some really strong ideas about where we want to go. Hi, Sydney. Sydney is awesome. Love this woman very much. If you don't know Sydney Jakes, you should follow her. Just click on the link on and introduce yourself. She's phenomenal. I'm glad you're here. So let's just continue about what future journaling is. So first off, you have to understand that future journaling describes the way you want your life to evolve. You will evolve. We all change. Future journaling is a conversation that you have. It's like a letter to yourself or to your future self about what you see 5 years, 10 years, whatever that is, out to the future. You spend time thinking about it. I have to tell you that I have a nephew and he has planned out all his trips for the next 10 years. He has it in a journal. He has it written like in a Google Doc. And what's really interesting about that Google Doc is shared with his wife. She has it and she looks at it and she was sharing a story about when she looks at those plans for the next 10 years of what he's been planning for, it drives her sometimes to look online. What are those places like? What can they do with the kids? Because they always take their children with them. It's helped them all begin to feel about, see the future of what they want to experience. And now it's become a family affair. How cool is that? So it's really about how you want to evolve. What does that look like for you? What does it look like in your life? The second thing that you want to make sure is that it's not a discussion with somebody else, it's a discussion with yourself. So you're going to journal and write this. The third thing about that is that the conversation really guides you how you act now. It enables you to be very clear about the decisions you're making now because you know where you're going. You know what this future is going to look like because you've been writing about it. Now, I do have to say something that when you start this future journaling, it's about the experiences that you're going to have. It's about the feelings that you're going to have. So the journal should be something that's expressive as though you are talking to you in the future. So what is your future self seeing? What is your future self feeling? What is your future self thinking? What is your future self doing? So you have to take some time to really get quiet in your mind and imagine yourself in your future. The more you know that, the more clear, and it's all play. You're playing. It's just a game. It's a way for you to evolve. It's a way for you to change. It's a way for you to grow with joy. Future journaling is an act of self-love. Think about it. If you have children, or if you have an animal, if you have anybody that you love or anything that you love very much, you will sometimes think about them and their future. You make decisions about how you're going to invest in their future. Maybe the schools you choose the kids to go to, maybe the classes that they take. You're always thinking in the future for them of what their life is going to be like. What your dreams are for them, what they hope for. Well, this is about you. This is all about you. What are the dreams for you? What is the way that you can have your life to be? What do you want to invest in? What do you want to experience? What do you want to have? So important. This is an act of self-love. And the final part about future journaling is that it inspires you. The best way to be motivated, the best way to keep on keeping on, is to inspire yourself, not let somebody else inspire you, which I appreciate because I speak and I want to inspire people, but the power, the fire, the drive comes from you. So future journaling enables you to inspire yourself. Future journaling enables you to give yourself hope, and it drives this feeling of anticipation, of excitement that you feel about yourself. It also guides your behavior. So if you know where you're headed, if you know what that looks like and feels like, because you've been imagining it, you've been writing about it, you've been experiencing it while you've been writing, then when you come to present day, you know now the choices you want to make, the decisions you want to make, the attitude that you want to have, the sass that you want to bring to the table. It is so important for you to know that you have this power. You have the power to decide who you want to be. You have this power to invest in yourself, even if it's just taking paper every day or on your notepad. I always like paper because I like the art of writing, but that you're writing where you're going and what you're doing. If you do that, you begin to feel so amazing. Good morning, Nita. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope that you're future journaling for yourself. So here's the thing, is the more that you love yourself, care enough about where you're going in the future, excited about your future, the more positive you are, the more positive you are, the more confident you are. The more confident you are, the more opportunities show up for you. The more opportunities show up for you, the more real your future becomes, because you're creating exactly what you want. My name is Pegeen, and I am so happy that you're here, happy that I could serve you. I want you to know that join me at Power Women Worldwide. Check me out at Pegeen.com, and let's connect always. Have a fabulous day.
Power, Pegeen, power, be fearless, have fun.